morning, welcome to the Campbell Deck Project. It is August 1st, 2020. We're building a approximately 600 square foot deck with pressure treated lumber for the structure. Then the decking and railing will be Trex products. We've been going for a little over a month now, and finally in the last couple of days we've got some above ground structure to show for it. The post and beam here, which are 6x6s and a double 2x12, just went up in the last couple of days. We've got our first joist up there, but it's not secured in place yet. The posts are supported by footers. They're 18 by 18 inches, 30 inches deep, and then a galvanized post base. There are 6 main posts. There'll be 2 more here later. This wood covers up 2 more holes that will support the head of the stairs, and then down here there'll be a footer for the bottom of the stairs, so there's another hole underneath that. At the house, the deck will be supported by 3 separate ledger boards, separated by the stairs and the chimney. Good morning, David. Each ledger board is 2x12, basically supported by 3 rows of bolts. We had to go with a 3rd row of bolt because the ledger board is not exactly lined up with the inside rim joist. So the bottom row of bolts, which is not complete yet, as you can see in the video, is actually going into concrete, and those will actually be threaded rods with a net and washer. The top 2 rows of bolts, almost all of them are hex bolts, true bolts that go through the inside with a nut and a washer on the inside. There are a couple further down here that we had to just lag screws. I'll explain that later. So the 3 ledger boards are spaced apart because we have an overhang and then the chimney. So what's going to happen is, coming off the end of this ledger board, there's going to be a triple joist and then a triple header to support the joists that fall in this area. And there'll be another triple joist on this side. The 2 triple joists will support the triple header, and the triple header will support, as I mentioned, the joist over there. And the triple joist and triple header we're actually going to bolt together. Then down here at the chimney there'll be a double joist, which will be right about even with the downspout here. And this is the double joist for the other side. This is kind of roughed in for right now. It's not totally secure yet. So that'll support a double header here, and that'll support several joists through here. Okay, so we're back over at the ledger board by the chimney. I mentioned that most of these bolts are hex bolts that go all the way through, nuts, washers on the inside. Had to do a couple on either side of the chimney that are actually lag screws, because on the inside there's a double joist header around the fireplace part. So these 2 are lag screws, and this is gives you a good close-up of what the threaded rods will look like with the washers and nuts. We still need to do the rest of these. We had to let them cure for a couple of days. The epoxy process was kind of a pain and not very enjoyable, but that still needs to be finished off because there's more epoxy to do on the big ledger board, the first one that you saw. As I mentioned earlier, the deck will have Trex decking and Trex railing. So once we get all of the joists in, there'll be about approximately 40 joists, I think, because the deck will be almost 40 feet long. It'll be 15 feet deep. As you can see, there'll be about a 3-foot overhang coming past the beam, and ultimately there will be, I think, 18 railing posts out of the Trex material. They'll actually have 4x4 pressure treated lumber on the inside with a sleeve around it. And we've also ordered some Trex lighting products too, so we can have lights in the tops of the posts and lights on the risers and the stairs. So that's where we are right now.
They were dropping a boiler with a pad that's 50 feet by 60 feet, and it was only 18 inches thick, and the boiler was